as who you authentically are. And if they don't know, now they gonna know, right? And so understanding that all of this is a process was the most beautiful thing I could have ever tapped in, is discovering my purpose, my authenticity, living out my will, living out what someone kept telling me I was, who I was in the positive realm, not the negative. And it took for my brother to tell me. And so God rest his soul. He let me know, hey man, yeah, he used to call me a man. Hey man, get out your own way. Get out your own way because you got it. And I laughed. I sincerely laughed, y'all, at himself. But he told me straight up, you got it, girl. You got it. And I was like, Gerald, are you for real? He was like, yeah, you got it. And that's not conceited, y'all. That's confidence. Just knowing who you are. It's the beautiful thing about knowing where you're going in life. And if people can't respect that or understand that, they're not on your team for real, for real. They're not on your team for real. And so I'm here to tell you, you got to get out your own way and make it be known. Make it be known. You know who on your team and who's not on your team. Don't be afraid to speak it up. And I guess I just got to go through this trial and tribulation of making it be known, right? With the locks, cut them off because I lost trust, right? Cut them off because I lost trust. Cut them off because people said they were this person, that person, but they really wasn't. I'm here to tell you, they wasn't who they say they were. And when a person don't tell, when a person tell you, when a person, you telling me, I don't know what you just did. When a person tells you something, but their actions does not line up to it, you got to start paying attention to that stuff. And that's what I did. I started paying attention. And when you start paying attention, God will shift you into that supernatural realm that you don't even know what you're doing, but he don't touch you. And so all you got to do is show up now and be your authentic self. Be who he chose you to be. He chose you, not you. And I'm a true believer. So at the end of the day, why not trust someone that's never let me down? Hello. Why not trust somebody that has never let me down? And so I'm gonna tell y'all, in 2023, I went and took a photo shoot. That photo shoot spoke volume to me. It spoke sincere volume to me because I never knew or thought. I just had it. And the had it don't necessarily have to be the looks. It can be the internal movement that's what's stuck in you, right? I want what's stuck in me. I don't want nothing that does not stick to me. I don't want it. So I learned on TikTok, you better go to that content creator page, that content by content, um, what's the name of it? The content gap. Because if you type in that content gap, they're going to give you that information. They give you everything that you need in that content gap of what these individuals want to learn in life. And I'm the type of person, even if I show up, I'm still going to stick that word behind it because that's who I am and that's where I'm going. And if people can't accept God in my life, they little bit of look, the words won't even let. They just got to get out my own way. They got to get out my own way as well as what God has created for us to do. We just got to keep moving. We don't even know what it look like. We just know to show up. The invite, we coming. If it's safe and sound, we coming. If it's not safe and sound, I can't come. And he might not come either, but you know, he doesn't discriminate, but he's just shifted. And he hadn't even told me he shifted. I just spit it. So I just want you to know that when you learn something about yourself and you're connected to spirits or good spirits, let me rephrase that, then you're gonna sincerely feel it and you're gonna start shifting with it. You're gonna start molding yourself into who God has created you to be, not who you are today. All right. You gotta level your mindset up. Stop telling people to level up if you're not leveling up. And I most definitely understood that assignment. Cause baby, I'm finna go wherever he lead me. I claim it. I declare it. I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna manifest it. It's already in abundance. It's here. It's sitting here. It's right here. Like, but when you don't get out your own way and start keep waiting on dead weight that don't want to move, then you're not gonna grow. I've learned it. I've learned it. I understood it. But when he honestly was my own, literally was leading the pack, I understood the assignment. But yet, I had to get out my own way. Y'all better wake up and smell that coffee because y'all keep sleeping on it. And as you keep sleeping on it, let me tell you something. Ha! God don't put that king and queen together for no reason. Hello? It's me. Hello? It's me. Hello? Still Coach Diamond. Still real. Still authentic. Still gonna share who she is, why she is, and where she going. It doesn't change. But what changes is that word. And I understood. I can't keep pedaling behind people that don't want to pedal faster. And I say that because I don't know if y'all ever been, but if y'all never been, I never forget that year we went to Savannah. We went to Savannah for a project to learn in education. And we got to experience like so much in the work session, in the work world, in the educational world. But after hours, we also got to experience, the fun, the vibrant people, and other people out in the community. And I met a lot of people in Savannah at that moment. And this was the funny part. You know that bike that you get on in Savannah and you ride on that bike from point A to point B, and then you got to get off that bike, run in somewhere, and then come back out and jump on and make sure you don't get left. And then you do it again, and then you do it again. I don't know if y'all done did that, but I done did that, right? And so since I did that, this is the funny part. This is the resilient funny part. This is the funny part. Thank you for the flash goal. This is um this is the funny part. The funny part was I got on the bike, didn't know what I was doing, sat on the end. The people that's in the end, you got to pedal harder, honestly, to help people go and keep pushing. And so we got on the back of that bike, and it was so funny, me and this other teacher. And it was hilarious because when we got to the first stop, we were the first two off, first two in. And I ain't gonna lie, we ordered our stuff, we ordered our drinks. And then we came and ran back and got on the bike again. And when we got on the bike, it was so funny. They was like, come on, y'all, let's go, let's go, let's go. I was like, somebody got to switch with me. This is teamwork. This is absolutely teamwork. I done been on that bike and I was in the back, my legs tied. Let have some fun too. Not just work it, 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 right? And so this is the cute part. The cute part is no matter what, I still stayed back there, but I can't even think of his name, but it was a gentleman. He was a Caucasian man. He got up, he came back down, and he started pedaling for me. And when he started pedaling, he was like, you got it, girl. You own it. You got it. You can go on to the front, go enjoy these people, go do this, go do that. And I was like, well, I'm enjoying them, really pedaling to make sure everybody's making it where they need to go as well. I'm going to jump off on the next one. I'm not worried. I'm not that tired. But it was the simple fact that he came to rescue a team player. That's why it's all about, when you take those timeouts and you need a team player to step up for you. When you take those timeouts and you just don't know what to do, or how to say it, or where to go to say it, I'm that coach that's going to help you with that. Because that's why it's important that you always show up on your A game, no matter where you are. Show up on your A game, because you never know who needs you. You still got to show up on your A game. You still got to be that resilient, shine bright like a diamond, and go and become a better version of yourself. You still got to work on you. You still, and I'm not going to change that, y'all, because when you are already prepared and he's already put you in the fire and you already jumped out so many times and jumped out and the stuff didn't even act right, or you feel like you failed. Let me tell you something what he'll do. He gonna wake you up. He gonna wake you up. He wakes you up, boo. The Lord wakes you up. God wakes you up. Jesus holds your hand. Mm-hmm. In that love and the relationship, Jesus holds your hand too. Because you got to recognize he walked you through that stuff of grace and mercy. He walked you through that stuff of understanding that it wasn't about him. It was the fact that he got out his own way and took them butt whoopings and had to do what he had to do to get where he needed to be. You got to start recognizing that stuff. So I'm a true believer on some stuff you gonna grow up on, and some stuff, y'all, my stuff keep turning off. I'm gonna get mad at it in a minute, but mad is not good. And so I don't do that often no more either. But some stuff is for real for you to start paying attention to for the good. All because he made a way for you. He did. And when you learn God made a way, Jesus made a way, you gonna get out your own way. You just gotta do the work. And so last night I did the work, standards over feelings. And it was powerful, y'all. I did the work. You gotta do the work. You gotta sit down and really do the work. Stack the days, one day at a time. Find out what the problem is, right? Whether it's low self-esteem, confidence, fear, doubt, whatever it may be, shift it. And when you shift it, start planning out how you're going to conquer those things. Repeat the cycle. Repeat the cycle. If it's good, if it's positive. And as you continue to repeat that cycle, keep moving gently forward so that you know. So what you know, and so how you know what to do is nothing but to just go do it. That's what I learned this morning. I learned so much this morning from both connections. It was so powerful. And so learning it, I'm going to tell you, that's all it's about. Learn something new every day and then get out your way. All right? So I want you to know, you got to learn how to close the deal. He gave us that message this morning, and I understood that point one was heaven has what you need. When heaven already got it and you are still resiliently growing into who you're becoming, you just got to sit still and go back and restudy. Go back in your first app drive or whatever it may be and find out how to use the app. Find out how to connect with other individuals. Find out what you need to go and grow and become a better version of yourself. It's the how. And then your why just automatically sticks to you. Your why, my why is my household. This is my why. My wife is my why. My why is my husband, my children, God. Somebody got to do it. He doing it. I'm doing it. We got to learn it somewhere. So staying stuck in that word is strength. Draw those wheels. Draw the standards over feelings. Show up as your best. Make it for real this time, right? Make it for real this time, no matter your circumstances. Because somebody needs you. Somebody need to hear your story. So when you tap into the plannings, hit that repeat button. You go on around to that the next thing as of when you go out the door. I always tell myself to say, on your march, get set, go. I'm stepping out into the real world. The real world is, do you have to watch over your shoulder sometimes? Yeah. But do you worry? No, because the weapon that you fight with is in that word. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I meant that, and I learned that. And as I meant it, I learned it. I applied it. Now it sticks. And once it sticks, you get out your own way, boo, and keep pushing. So your performance is deliver that word, deliver that prayer, connect with those that already know how to help you and grow. Like, I enjoy collaboration. I enjoy connecting. I enjoy learning. Teach me something new. When you teach me, don't think I don't bring it in my house. I bring it in my house. We're going to learn it. And then your payoff is what sincerely falls in your lap. And Lord, that's another whole situation because I stayed in the game. Stayed in the game. Told y'all, I push hard to produce leaders. I push hard to lead with strength and the ability to figure things out. I mean, I might not know what I'm doing, but I'll sit at your table. I might not know what to say, but I'm going to show up. And if it comes to me and it's real, I'm going to share it. That's the only way I know how to do it. And that's nothing but spirit. And when I did, that's when the Holy Spirit started tapping in this little girl right here, opening my eyes and sharing the real deal. You ain't tapped into that real deal. I don't know what you doing. You stuck. But it's the 4 P's of standards. Find out your problem. Find out how to plan it. Find out how to take it, a leap of faith, and go and just start doing it and performing it or sharing it. Start off moving gently forward so your payoff can fall in your lap. Don't rush the process. Just allow him to lead you. And when you allow him to lead you, make sure, guess what it do? It sticks. It sticks. And those that want to rock with you, they stick too. They come back. They connect. They make it real, right? And then when they make it real for them, and that was the question this morning. It's like, why not us? It is a us. It's a us connected to a us. It's a us connected to the higher power that's strengthening us. So why not study it together? Why not learn it together? Why not connect together? Why not be in that vulnerable space together? So when you look at me and I look at you, then you know it's time to go. That part. And so I guess I'm guessing because I had to move out my own way. Like he said, when you try to figure it out on your own, you get stuck. But when I moved out my own way, I understood. I was like, go everywhere with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Mike, Joe, Peter, Sam, Otis, this person. Why you can't go places with me? Why you can't do this? Why you can't? And it came to a clear identity to, we got to learn it together. You got to learn it together. You got to learn it together. And you got to want to learn it together. And that's what it's about. So listen, when I went on that photo shoot, my boot was standing right there in front of me, just looking at me. And I opened my eyes to reality. And I told him this shit, now it's your turn. You got to go. You got to go do what you got to go do for you. You got to go do for what you want to do for your very best self. But as long as you know, in a team player identity shift, you got to be there for each other or it does not work. Period. Or you go alone. So I'm here to tell you, You got to sharpen it so it lands and make it so real that it's unforgettable. You are polished power. And knowing that, know that you always carry your clarity, your confidence, and your self-love, because they are the evidence of your true being, but it's the evidence of your conviction in God. Alternative variations shows up, but you got to be bold when you step forward. Clarity, confidence, and self-love aren't options. They are my proof that God lives in me. When I walk in clarity, confidence, and self-love, I walk in full conviction of God's purpose over my life. Don't just say you believe God. Show it. Carry your clarity where your confidence stands in your self-love. That's true conviction. And when you learn that that's true conviction, you move gently forward for the real you. Okay? So even if you got to write those daily affirmations down, write them down because they're about you. I carry clarity. There's one. I carry confidence. There's two. I carry self-love. There's three. And there is my conviction. That is it. That is mine right there. And that is my conviction, truly, in God's eyes. So I'm going to share something. Keep your energy, baby. Keep this energy. This is your true divine brand language that's going to shift you. This is speaking for you. All right? This is your true movement. So don't hesitate to show up for your very best self. I love y'all, beautiful people. Make it real. Because now your identity shifts into what God has directed you to go and do. I love y'all, beautiful people. Stay connected. Stay connected. You got this.